carrying the weight of 1,000 expectations, walking forward even when the ground felt like it was shaking. Every voice that tried to doubt me only pushed me to evolve. Every problem in my path became something I could solve. I learned to trust the silence more than all the loud opinions, cause real growth never happens when you wait for their permission. I built strength in moments when it felt like I could break. Turn the pressure into fuel, turn the fear into a wake. I don't follow paths laid out by people who gave up. I carve my own direction even when the road is rough. I've been burned, I've been broken, but I never stayed the same. Every setback made me sharper, every loss became a flame. Now I'm stepping with intention, with a purpose in my stride. The fire in my eyes is something I no longer hide. I'm chasing what they say is out of reach or unrealistic. I'm turning doubt into power with a mindset that's ballistic. I'm done with hesitation, done with holding back my voice. I'm done pretending weakness was ever my only choice. I'm stepping into greatness like I always knew I could, redirecting all the pain into something understood. The world tried to slow me down, but I learned to move faster. I became my own weapon, my own student and my master. I don't need a spotlight, I don't need applause. I'm improving every day, that's my purpose, that's my cause. Let them talk from the sidelines, let them whisper and complain. They don't know the end of battles, they don't feel my rising flame. I'm not here to play it safe, I'm not here to fade away. I'm here to prove that every struggle built the man I am today. I'm aiming for the future with a mind that won't retreat. I won't settle for good enough, I refuse to be beat. I'm ready for the storms now, ready for the climb. I'm ready to transform pressure into something truly mine. So watch me take the moment, watch me claim my space. I've been quiet long enough, now I'm finally in the race. From the shadows to the spotlight, from the doubts to the rise. I'm stronger than the fears that ever try to paralyze. I'm stronger than the fears that ever try to paralyze. I didn't arrive loud, I arrived aware. Knowing strength is built when no one's there. While the world chased noise and instant reward, I stayed sharpening patience behind closed doors. I stood in moments where progress felt thin, where doubt tried to convince me to fall from within. But I learned that endurance isn't flashy or fast, it's staying consistent when the rush has passed. I've carried responsibility heavier than fear, held it steady even when the path wasn't clear. No perfect time and no guaranteed sign, just the discipline to move one step at a time. I stopped romanticizing comfort and ease, stopped bargaining with moments that beg me to freeze. I chose structure over chaos, focus over noise. I chose to leave myself without asking for choice. They don't see the restraint it takes to stay calm, or the words you survive just to soften your tone. They notice the balance but not what it replaced, not the versions of me I intentionally erased. I don't speak about plans I haven't fulfilled, I let silence protect what's being built. I move with clarity with purpose aligned, keeping my future ahead of my mind. When pressure shows up, I don't tighten or snap, I ground myself deeper, adjust and adapt. I've learned strength isn't pushing at full speed, it's knowing exactly when not to bleed. I'm not racing the clock or fighting the past, I'm designing a pace that's meant to last. Every decision measured, intentional, clean, every action aligned with the man in between. Who I was, who I am, and who I'm becoming. And even if progress stays quiet and slow, I trust the direction my discipline chose. This life I'm building doesn't need applause, it needs commitment, and I'm still here. I've been walking through the darkness with a fire in my chest, learning how to stand tall even when I had nothing left. People said I wouldn't make it, but they never knew my fight. They never saw the long nights when I pushed with all my might. I kept moving through the pressure, through the noise and the fear, turning doubt into discipline every time it got near. I was quiet for a while, working all behind the scenes, building strength from every failure, shaping life from broken dreams. Now I'm stepping into daylight with a mindset forged in steel. Every scar became a lesson, every lesson made me real. I'm done living small, done bending till I break. I'm taking back control of every chance I didn't take. I'm rising with intention, fueled by everything I've learned. All the bridges that collapsed only push me to return. There's no time for hesitation, no room for stepping back. staying on track.
Breaking out of limits that were living in my head, cutting ties with all the doubts and things that held me by a thread. Nothing left to lose now, everything to gain. I turn weakness into power, turn the struggle into flame. I'm reaching for the skyline with a fire that won't fade. Every barrier in front of me is a barrier I made. So I'm tearing down the walls, letting nothing slow me down. I'm not waiting for approval, I'm not here to play around. This is my evolution, my moment to ignite. The courage that I carry keeps me pushing through the night. I won't let the world define me, I won't fall back in line. I'm building my own future, one decision at a time. I'm rising with intention, fueled by everything I've learned. All the bridges that collapsed only push me to return. There's no time for hesitation, no room for stepping back. I'm moving like a storm now, strong and staying on track. I'm not here to fade away, I'm here to claim what's mine. Turning every passing moment into something that will shine. From the ashes of the past, I'm creating something new. I'm rewriting my own story and I'm seeing it all through. I'm rising with intention. All the bridges that collapsed only push me to return. There's no time for hesitation, I'm moving like a storm now, strong and staying on track. I was raised on pressure, learned to fight through the pain. Every failure gave me strength, every loss built my name. People talking like they know me, but they don't know the grind. I've been waking up at dawn with one thing on my mind. I don't chase validation, I don't wait for a sign. I make moves, I take hits, but I never decline. I'm the one they overlook till I'm suddenly ahead. Now they wonder how I made it, every tear that I shed. Focused on the mission, every step is calculated. I'm addicted to the hustle, yeah, I'm self-motivated. I don't break, I get stronger when the world gets cold. Every scar is a story that deserves to be told. If they doubt me, let them watch while I write my fate. I'm not waiting for the chance I create. I'm rising up no matter what I face. No holding back, I'm picking up the pace. I'm built from the struggle, designed for the fight. I shine in the dark and I burn through the night. I'm taking control, I'm claiming my spot. No fear in my soul, I give all that I've got. They said it's impossible, I'm proving them wrong. Cause I'm stronger than yesterday, and I'm still moving on. I remember all the nights when the doubt felt heavy, when the path was full of shadows and my hands weren't steady. But I pushed through the pressure, through the fire and rain. Found power in the struggle, turned the stress into gain. Now I'm hungry for progress, addicted to the climb. Every minute that I wasted is now far behind. I made peace with the silence, with the work no one sees. Now the doors that were locked open up with ease. I'm not chasing perfection, I'm improving each day. Turning pain into purpose, turning fear into flame. No limits on my vision, no stopping my drive. I'm fighting every second just to feel more alive. I'm rising up no matter what I face. No holding back, I'm picking up the pace. I'm built from the struggle, designed for the fight. I shine in the dark and I burn through the night. I'm taking control, I'm claiming my spot. No fear in my soul, I give all that I've got. They said it's impossible, I'm proving them wrong. Cause I'm stronger than yesterday, and I'm still moving on. I'm not stopping, not quitting, not slowing down. I'm a king without a crown, but I'm running this town. Let the pressure come harder, let the storm roll in. Every battle that I face is a battle I win. I'm the voice in the silence, the spark in the void, the dream that they doubted but could never destroy. I'm rising up no matter what I face. No holding back, I'm picking up the pace. I'm built from the struggle, designed for the fight. I shine in the dark and I burn through the night. I'm taking control, rose from the quiet, from a place no one knew, carving my purpose with the little I had to pursue. Nothing was handed to me, no shortcuts, no signs, just the weight of my dreams and the strength in my spine. I learned to stand solid while the world shook my ground, to find inner power when none could be found. When doubt tried to drown me, I refused to sink. I turned every breakdown into fuel for my brain. I've walked through the storms with my vision intact, every setback a lesson, every failure an act that pushed me forward, sharpened my aim. I stopped playing small and stepped into my name. My drive became louder than the voices of fear. I cut through the noise just to make myself clear. I'll run from the pressure, I'll rise with its weight. I've learned to transform struggle into something greater. I've learned to transform struggle into something greater. I move with resilience, with focus refined, with a fire that lives in the depths of my mind. No shadows can hold me, no doubt can command. I'm building the future with my own two hands. Let them question my steps, let them whisper and stare. I'm not shaped by opinions, I'm formed by the dare. I'm chasing the horizons they can't even see, unlocking the strength that was buried in me. When the world gets heavy, I won't fall or retreat. I trained every part of my soul not to accept defeat. I am proof that from nothing a warrior can rise, that a spark can become a flame touching the skies. Touching the skies, touching the skies. My drive became louder than the voices of fear. I cut through the noise just to make myself clear. I don't run from the pressure, I rise with its weight. I've learned to transform struggle into something greater. I've learned to transform struggle into something greater. I've learned to transform struggle into something greater. I started low, where the world didn't see my worth, but I carried a vision far bigger than the earth. No comfort, no guidance, just a fire in my chest that told me to rise even when I had no rest. I learned to walk forward when the path wasn't clear, to trust in my steps, even shaking with fear. Every obstacle I faced became part of my climb, shaping the strength that only grows with time. They tried to box me in, to shrink what I could be, but I broke every limit they placed around me. I stopped asking for space, stopped waiting in line. I built my own doorway and called it mine. I fought through the silence, through nights full of doubt, through moments where quitting felt easier than fighting it out. But I didn't collapse, I rebuilt my frame, turning every weakness into part of my flame. My heart learned endurance, my mind learned control, and piece by piece I forged an unshakable soul. I'm not chasing approval, I'm not searching for praise, I'm carving my future through relentless days. Let them talk from the corners, they too scared to leave. Let them judge the journey they cannot achieve. I'm focused, unbroken, moving with intent. My spirit too strong to ever stay bent. When pressure surrounds me, I rise with this heat, turning every challenge into something I defeat. I'm the storm that keeps forming the force that won't fall, the man who built himself when he had nothing at all. I was built in the moments no one ever saw, when quitting felt easy and standing felt raw. No cheers in the distance, no hand pulling me through, just a choice every day to stay solid and true. I learned to sit with the weight of my thoughts, to count all the wins that were paid for with loss. Every doubt in my head tried to rewrite my pace, but I learned how to move even staring it in the face. I've walked roads where the silence hit harder than pain, where progress felt slow and never felt in vain. But something inside me refused to go numb, it kept whispering, hold on, your time hasn't come. I stopped explaining my vision to minds that can't see, stop shrinking my hunger to fit their belief. I realized growth doesn't come from being liked, it comes from staying disciplined long after the hype. I've rebuilt myself quietly, brick by brick, learning patience, control, learning how not to quit. I don't rush my journey, I respect the grind. I trust what I'm building even when it's behind. They don't know the cost of the calm that I wear, or how many nights I fought just to stay there. They see confidence now, but they miss the doubt, the hours I stayed in when others went out. I don't chase perfection, passion. I chase being real, I chase inner strength that nothing can steal. I'm driven by purpose, not noise or applause. I stand on my values, I move with the cause. When pressure surrounds me, I don't break or bend. I slow my breath, reset and rise again. I've learned that power is quiet and deep. It's showing up daily and promises you keep. I'm not racing the world, I'm mastering me. Every day a step closer to who I should be. And even if the road keeps testing my flame, I'll keep walking forward unchanged, unashamed. Because I wasn't built for comfort or ease. I was built to endure and to rise through degrees. This life I'm creating, this strength I protect, is the result of discipline, patience, and respect. And I'm not done yet. I rose from the dust when no one bothered to look, carving my path in a world that never gave me a book. No map, no mentor, no gentle guiding hand, just the will to stand tall in a place I barely understand. I walked through days where hope felt thin, where the world outside didn't match the fire within. But even in silence, even in doubt, I kept that spark alive, refusing to burn out. I faced storms that stripped me down to the core, stood at the edge wondering if I could take any more. But every time life tried to break my stride, I found strength in the pieces I refused to hide. I've been overlooked, underestimated, pushed to the side, as if my purpose was something I needed to let slide. But I learned to trust myself when nobody else did. I grew from the pain I once tried to forbid. They didn't see the nights I fought with my mind, the battles I carried, the courage I find. They only see the steps I take now at ease, not the years I spent struggling just to breathe. I stopped searching for approval in a familiar rise, stopped letting their opinions dictate my rise. I realized I'm built for more than they know, that my journey is mine and I set the tempo. Every setback taught me to sharpen my aim, every failure fueled the fire that carries my name. I turn pressure into progress, fear into drive, transforming the shadows into reasons to thrive. Let them doubt, let them whisper, let them pretend to be wise. Their words had no meaning when your spirit starts to rise. I'm moving with purpose, with steps that ignite, with the heart that refuses to dim its own light. When the weight grows heavy, I won't fall apart. I've rebuilt myself too many times to return to the start. I know my worth now, I know what I can take. I know even my scars are proof I won't break. I am the force behind my own evolution, a living reminder that growth comes from revolution. Not the kind in the streets, but the kind deep inside, where you challenge your limits and refuse to divide. I've overcome doubt, I've run my mistakes, and I'm stronger now because of every heartbreak. I'm not done rising, not done becoming. This fire in my chest is constantly drumming. I'm chasing horizons that once felt too far, building a future shaped by who I truly are. And whatever comes next, pressure, pain or strife, I'll face it unchanged because this is my life. My life, my life, my life, my life, my life. And I'm finally living it on my own terms. And I'm finally living it. I came from the silence where no one believed, from a place where dreams were small and easily deceived. But I held on to a spark that refused to die, a tiny fire inside me that kept pushing me to try. While the world moved fast, I stood still at the start, yet I carried the courage planted deep in my heart. I walked through the doubt, through confusion and fear, through nights where the weight felt too heavy to bear. Every you won't make it echoed loud in my head, but instead of collapsing, I chose to rise instead. I took every insult, every whisper beyond my back, and stacked them like stones to build the strength I lacked. I've been pulled by the pressure, torn down by the stress, but I learned to grow sharper when life gave me less. I stopped waiting for chances that weren't meant for me. I created my voice and let my purpose break free. I learned that greatness is forged in the darkest of nights, that real power is born from the toughest fight. Pain became armor, my wounds became art, and every broken moment rebuilt a stronger heart. I walk with intention, now with focus refined, with the rhythm of progress echoing in my mind. No more shrinking myself for a world that is blind, no more letting the limits define my grind. Let them watch from a distance, let them doubt how I climb. They don't understand the weight
carry through time. They don't know the storms I fought just to stand, or how many times I rose with nothing but my hands. I'm no longer chasing approval, I'm chasing expansion, chasing the future. I promised myself when nobody else imagined it could happen. And when the pressure returns, will not just to bring me again. I'll answer with fire, with discipline, and with the strength I've earned from the middle within. Because I'm not just surviving, I'm evolving, I'm rising, I'm becoming the man I choose to be. Not the man the world expected of me. Every day I sharpen my vision, every day I outgrow my past, every day I claim my space in the world that once pushed me aside. And still I'm only getting started.
Came up quietly, no spotlight, no praise, just long nights of effort and relentless days while others were talking. I was learning to stand, building belief with the strength of my hands. I've walked through uncertainty, carried my fear, but I never let doubt decide why I'm here. Every time I stumbled, I studied the fall, turned lessons into weapons and answered the call. I felt the pressure tighten, felt the walls close in, heard that voice in my head saying you'll never win. But I learned that survival is more than staying alive, it's choosing to rise when you're barely getting by. I stopped chasing validation, stopped needing a sign. I realized my growth happens when I cross my own line. I don't wait for permission, I don't ask to be seen, I move with intention, precise and clean. I've been tested by silence, by moments alone, where the only thing louder was the echo of home. I faced who I was and who I could be, and chose the harder path that demanded more of me. Every scar tells a story of battles I won. Every dark chapter proves how far I've come. I carry my past, but it no longer leads. I'm guided by hunger, discipline, and belief. Let them talk in circles, let them doubt what I do. They don't see the weight of the nights I push through. I'm focused, composed, moving sharp and direct. Every step I take earns a level of respect. When the pressure returns, I don't run or retreat. I lean into the fire and steady my feet. I've learned that strength isn't loud or unkind. It's calm in the chaos, unbreakable mind. I'm still evolving, still shaping my form, still standing my ground. Through the calm and the storm, I'm not chasing the title of someone else's dream. I'm becoming the man I was always meant to be. And this journey I'm on, it's far from complete.
Started with questions and a restless mind, trying to outrun the weight of being left behind. No clear direction, no promise to gain, just a voice in my head saying grow through the pain. I've stood at the crossroads more times than I know, choosing the hard road, even moving too slow. Every wrong turn taught me something real, every scar sharpened what I feel. I learned that strength isn't built in the light, it's formed in the dark when you're losing the fight. When no one's watching and doubt's at its peak, that's when your character learns how to speak. I stopped asking the world for a reason to try, stopped waiting for comfort or a perfect sign. I realized progress is quiet and slow, it's discipline showing where motivation goes.
I felt the fear sit heavy on my chest, felt the urge to quit, whisper just rest. But I kept moving forward step by step, carrying belief with nothing but sweat. I felt fear sit heavy on my chest, felt the urge to quit, whisper just rest. But I kept moving forward step by step, carrying belief with nothing but sweat. I don't measure success by applause or fame, I measure it by how I handle the flame, by how I stay steady when pressure is high, by how many times I refuse to deny the fire inside me that won't let me fall, that demands I stand tall through it all.
walking forward, calm, focused, unchanged. I learned to move in silence when the noise felt fake, to trust my own rhythm with every step I take. While the world kept rushing, chasing fast rewards, I stay building patience behind closed doors. I've carried the weight of unfinished days, of plans that collapsed, of dreams delayed, but I never mistook delay for defeat. I knew real growth isn't loud and neat. I've stood in moments where nothing felt right, where effort felt heavy and hope felt light, but I stayed present, stayed locked in my frame, learning that pressure is part of the game. I stopped explaining myself to rooms that don't listen, stopped dimming my fire just to fit the position. I don't need agreement, I don't need a crowd, I trust what I'm building even when it's not loud. I face my reflection when excuses were thin, when the only real battle was buried within. I learned to plan over comfort and ease, learn to stay solid when my mind tried to freeze. Every setback rewired how I see the road, every failure taught me how to carry the load. I don't fear the struggle, I respect its role, it sharpens the edge and strengthens the soul. They see progress now, but they miss the doubt, the nights I stay still just to figure myself out. They see confidence, but not how it was earned, not the bridges I burned, or the lessons I learned. I don't chase moments that fade overnight, I chase consistency, structure, and sight. I lock awareness, I move with control, aligning my actions with my long-term goal. When pressure returns, I don't tend to react, I breathe, I adjust, I stay on track. I've learned real strength isn't sudden or wild, it's calm under fire, disciplined out. I'm not becoming someone new or unknown, I'm uncovering the version I've always owned. Still evolving, still shaping my frame, still learning my future step by step, day by day. I grew through seasons that tested my spine, through days that demanded more patience and time. Nothing came easy, nothing stayed fair, but I learned how to breathe even under the glare. I've carried expectations I never agreed to, fought battles in silence they never knew. While the world kept moving loud and fast, I stay sharpened and focused, releasing the past. I learned that momentum is built, not found, that real direction comes from holding your ground. I stopped chasing comfort, stopped fearing the climb, and trusted the work that compounds with time. I stood face to face with the urge to retreat, with that quiet voice saying rest, not repeat. But I chose consistency over relief, chose long-term strength over temporary peace. Now I stood up on the cost of the calm that I wear, or how much resolve it takes to stay there. They see control, but not the chaos it tamed, not the discipline earned through fire and strain. I don't speak my vision, new empty replies, I let my actions explain who I am. I move with precision, intention, and weight, aware that every decision shapes my fate. When doubt tries to settle, I don't rush or flee, I examine it closely, then return to me. I learn growth isn't dramatic or loud, it's choosing yourself without needing a crowd. I'm not here to impress or perform on a stage, I'm here to evolve through every phase, to build something solid, honest and real, a life that reflects how I think and feel. And if the road narrows, if progress feels slow, I remember the version of me I outgrew. I keep moving forward, steady and true, not chasing the future, becoming it too. Now I'm struggling for the cause. Now I'm struggling for the cause. Now I'm struggling for the cause. I was shaped by the hours that dragged on slow, by the kind of silence only fighters know. No applause, no signal that I was right, just a steady decision to stay in the fight. I learned to move forward without certainty, to bet on myself when the odds disagreed. Every unanswered question, every delayed win forced me
I let consistency speak where words fall short. I let results carry the full report. I rebuild my mindset piece by piece, cutting ties with excuses, trading comfort for peace. Not the quiet of rest, but the calm of control, the kind you earn when you master your soul. They don't see the pressure I carry with ease, or how many times I chose hard over please. They see confidence now, but miss the repair, the long internal work that put it there. When doubt shows up, I don't panic or fight. I slow everything down and adjust my sight. I've learned clarity comes when you stay composed, when you trust the process you deliberately chose. I'm not chasing moments that fade with time. I'm building alignment between action and mind. Every step intentional, grounded and clean. Every move aligned with the man I'm becoming. And if the road stretches longer than planned, I won't rush the outcome or question my stand. I know who I'm building, I know why I began, and I'll finish this journey exactly as I am. Focus, steady, unbreakable. I learned to carry pressure like it's part of my skin. Not something that breaks me, but something within. I stopped asking life to slow down its pace and train myself to stand firm in its face. I've walked through chapters that didn't make sense, where effort felt wasted and hope felt dense. But I stayed committed when results were late, knowing discipline outlives motivation and fate. I've watched plans collapse right in front of my eyes, felt doubt creep in, wearing truth is disguised. But instead of retreating or changing my aim, I tightened my focus and stayed in the game. I stopped chasing moments to shine for a day. I started building habits that don't fade away. I chose consistency over confident rest. I chose long-term strength over feeling my best. They don't hear the conversations I had with myself, the standards I set when there's nobody else. They see confidence now, but miss the dim man. The nights I stayed strict just to understand who I had to become, what I had to remove, what parts of myself I could no longer excuse. I've learned growth isn't loud, it doesn't announce. It shows in restraint, in balance and bounce, in how you respond when things don't align, in how you protect your energy and time. I don't argue with doubt, I let it pass through. I acknowledge the fear, then return to what's true. I've trained my mind not to spiral or bend, but to pause, recalibrate and ascend. I move with intention, with patience and weight, where every action negotiates fate. I'm not rushing the outcome, I'm trusting the frame. I'm building a life that can carry my name. And if progress feels slow, if the silence stays low, I remind myself, steady and strong. I wasn't built for shortcuts or bold belief. I was built to endure and expand through relief. This isn't a phase, this is my structure, and I'm standing on it. On, move.
I didn't arrive loud, I arrived aware. Knowing strength is built when no one's there. While the world chased noise and instant reward, I stayed sharpening patience behind closed doors. I stood in moments where progress felt thin, where doubt tried to convince me to fall from within. But I learned that endurance isn't flashy or fast, it's staying consistent when the rush has passed. I've carried responsibility heavier than fear, held it steady even when the path wasn't clear. No perfect time and no guaranteed sign, just the discipline to move one step at a time. I stopped romanticizing comfort and ease, stopped bargaining with moments that beg me to freeze. I chose structure over chaos, focus over noise. I chose to leave myself without asking for choice. They don't see the restraint it takes to stay calm, or the world you survive just to soften your toe. They notice the balance but not what it replaced, not the versions of me I intentionally erased. I don't
I'm still here.